to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, today once again we gather to speak against 78 years of oppression, brutality, genocide, denial of national identity, and exploitation of national resources faced by the Baloch people, and to mark an important milestone in our struggle for national freedom here in Geneva, where United Nations is based. We are assembled here in a hall named after the great philosopher and sociologist Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who famously said, "Man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains." We, the Baloch, as human beings, as individuals, and as a nation, are bound in the chains of subjugation. The United Nations is an organization of nations. Although Baloch are deprived of a state today, we fulfill every definition, criteria, and standard of a nation. We may not have a state today. But we had one in the past. And we firmly believe we will have one again in the future. As chairman of the Baloch National Movement, it is my responsibility to address the world and state clearly the Baloch nation is sacrificing lives for freedom. We are shedding blood for our collective survival. Let me state clearly the aim and objective of Baloch National Movement is clear. That is freedom of Balochistan, which is our basic right on our own land and the fundamental right for our future generations.
Free Balochistan.
We gathered here thousands of kilometers away from our homeland. We are committed to turning into reality the dream that was crushed in 1948 through force and violence. Our politics is not merely a protest. It is the presentation of a living nation, the Baloch, who puts their case before the world. It is a case for which thousands of our young men and women are enduring torture in undeclared detention centers of Pakistan. They are suffering, they are dying, and their mutilated bodies are being returned. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan has recently announced a policy of collective punishment. Let me make it clear, while this announcement may be recent, but its implementation has been ongoing for the past 2 decades. Our entire leadership has been targeted. Our cadres and members have been killed in an attempt to force us to abandon our struggle. But the path to national freedom is irreversible. The Baloch nation will not retreat even an inch. The Baloch struggle is not merely a political disagreement. It is a question of our collective survival, our identity, and our historical existence. For more than 7 decades, we have faced oppression and state violence. Yet our resistance is more organized and widespread than ever. Our movement has become multidimensional, and those present in this hall are the heirs of this continuity. In my remarks today, as Dr. Aisha mentioned also, I will also draw attention to the recent arrest of Iman Hazar Mazari and her husband Hadi Ali Chatta. Imam Mazari, as a lawyer, has consistently stood for justice and has supported the cases of Baloch missing persons, giving a voice to the families who have long been unheard. Today, both she and her husband Hadi Ali are themselves facing hardship for speaking out and defending fundamental rights. Their situation reflects the broader challenges faced by those who choose to stand with the voiceless and to the voiceless. And it raises serious concerns about protection of human rights and freedom of expression. This conference demands their immediate release. Today, our land, homeland, Balochistan, is burning. Our youth are being abducted. Our mothers have been left grieving. Yet the Baloch nation has never accepted defeat. We have carried out the dream of freedom through every era. This dream is the legacy of our martyrs, the product of our history, and the right of our present and future generations. We will protect it at all costs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not gathered here to seek sympathy. We are here so that the world may see the truth and stand on the side of justice. This gathering declares that the Baloch nation is neither tired, nor subdued, nor defeated. We stand at a new turning point in our history. Our voice today is stronger, is more clear, is more organized and louder than ever before. Today, we say with confidence, the Baloch nation is alive, united, and unwavering in its commitment for freedom. I appeal to the international community, human rights organizations, democratic states, and all defenders of justice. Do not view the grave human rights violations in Balochistan as mere statistics. These are human beings, people taken from their homes, whose mutilated bodies are found, whose mothers wait for years at their doorsteps. This is not a human tragedy this is a human tragedy made worse by the silence of the world. Enforced disappearances, killings, collective punishment, and the exploitation of resources in Balochistan are not internal matters. They are clear violations of international laws. I call upon the international community to initiate independent and transparent investigations into these war crimes and hold Pakistan accountable. The world must understand that silence empowers the oppressor and makes the oppressed even more vulnerable. We are not asking for privileges. We are demanding justice. We are demanding the right that is enshrined in the United Nations Charter, the right to national freedom. The Baloch nation meets every definition, every principle, and every standard of this right. The world must recognize this fundamental right and play its role in ensuring its gaining. If the world remains silent today, this silence will not only be a failure for the Baloch people, but a failure of humanity's collective conscience. History has always shown that those who remain silent in the face of injustice, they become complicit in it. I say to the world, listen to the voice of the Baloch nation, see its wounds, and stand on the side of justice, because this is what humanity demands. Distinguished guests, respected speakers, members of the media, and dear colleagues, as we come to the close of this important conference, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all of you for your presence and meaningful contributions. I wish to express my deepest appreciation to our esteemed speakers who shared their insights, expertise, and perspectives with clarity and courage. Your contributions have enriched this discussion and helped shed light on issues that demand continued international attention. I would also like to thank members of the media for their presence and engagement. Your role in conveying these discussions to a wider audience is essential in raising awareness and fostering informed dialogue. My heartfelt thanks goes as well to all members and supporters of the Baloch National Movement who have worked tirelessly to organize and participate in this conference. Your dedication and commitment made this gathering possible. Today's discussions remind that dialogue, awareness, and collective responsibility remain vital. We hope that this conference serves not an end, but as continuation of efforts toward greater understanding and accountability. Thank you all once again for your time, your presence, and your commitment. Long live Free Balochistan. Thank you.